So for the final part of sketching Robert Pattinson's Batman, we are going to focus on the skin texture that was just left out in the second part, and the main costume where the Batman logo is there, and the main chest part and everything we will discuss then in this tutorial. So before we start this tutorial, as I always say that I want to share my art to every single person in this world, so share this video as much as you can. And today's like goal will be every time as always 10, and subscribe, share and comment down your favorite part from this tutorial or how much you will rate. So starting with this tutorial, for the face or skin texture I'm going to use H pencil as a base layer, but mind you that don't apply H pencil to every part. I am just telling you that use H pencil to 6 boxes or 3 boxes. Just don't apply H pencil for the every part of the face, because you will lose details. If you will zoom out your, or if you are using a mobile, just use a PixArt or any third-party application. It will allow you to zoom out your pictures as much as you want. So after zooming out your picture, you will see so many details. So when I zoom out this picture of Robert Pattinson's Batman, I saw so many smaller details on the face of the Batman, where smaller beards are going on. So those beards are just so tiny that are not visible, and when it converts into a skin texture, there are so small beard parts. So to make those smaller beard parts, I have just used H pencil as a base layer. Then I have used a tissue to blend it, and then after blending it, I just use a 2B pencil for the parts like nose part, nose, not nose completely, but the end part of nose, then lip part, which is more darker as compared to every beard part. So I have used 2B pencil. Just sharpen your pencil. If you don't know how to sharpen your pencil, I have uploaded a complete tutorial. You can check out in my link will be given in the description box, so you can check out that also. And if you want to buy every tools that I have used in this particular tutorial of Batman, you can buy every tools. And one main thing is that I have used a gel pen, which is the pointed one. I just purchased that, and it is too good for making so tiny details also as a white, because sometimes that it happens that we want to just highlight the smallest detail in the circle, but mono eraser doesn't allow you to just point so smaller points. So for that thing you should use a gel pen. And the same thing, what I mean about saying same thing is that you can make those smaller details also with the gel pen that I have purchased online, and the link will be on the description box. You can check out from there also. Now to make the main neck part, which is completely black, I have used a 3B pencil as a base layer. Then after blending the base layer, I have just directly used 10B pencil. And the main thing of using 3B pencil as a base layer is that when you will use 10B pencil directly, your 10B is a little bit more bigger, or it is not pointed one. The main thing is that when you don't use a pointed pencil or unsharp pencil or flat pencil, 10B is a thicker one or more bigger one. It will give you completely flat look, and smaller pores will be more visible. So for that thing I have used 3B pencil, and 3B is so easy to sharpen, and 3B will not leave any smaller dots also on the page. So for that reason I have just used 3B pencil for the base layer, then blended it with tissue. And then for the first layer, I'm talking about neck, where the complete black part is going on. So for that thing I have used a 10B pencil on a first layer, and then again blended it with the blending stump for the base layer and for the second layer. And for the everything, finally use a makeup brush. Makeup brush will allow you to just pour every details, every smaller pores also. Now for the main Batman's chest part, where the so many details and Batman logo is going on, when I zoom out the picture, I just made one box at a time. I literally every time I sketch I just use 2 or 3 boxes at a time, but for the Batman's tutorial and logo part I just use one box, and the reason was that there were so many tiny details, and to apply those tiny details I've used mechanical pencils, because mechanical pencils are just 0.3 mm and there is no discussion of just sharpening those pencils. So for that reason I have used 0.3 mm pencil. I have just made every outline on a particular smaller box. One box was just 1.5 centimeter, and applying those smaller details were really tough, and this sketch was literally time consuming. But finally when I have made a completed sketch, it was completely worth it. So for this reason, now again we are going to focus on the details. The Batman's logo part, there are some parts which are completely black, some parts which are little bit more whiter. What was the difference between previous Batman's logo and this logo? This logo of Robert Pattinson is having so many details. It is not completely black, it is not completely looking like a bat. Okay, so for that reason there are so many details, and for applying those details you should have patience. Without patience there is no art. There are so many artists I see that they are just having 100 or 150 hour sketches, and finally when they make then they complete their sketches, those sketch will look too beautiful. And that reason I just say that in 1 hour half a years ago I was just making sketches in 30-40 minutes, but those were looking like drawings. As if someone see those drawings they say that it is good drawing, but finally when I just started making a realistic or more time consuming sketches, making so many tiny details, I just acknowledge that reference picture and the picture or the sketch that I have made both look too similar, or so many people said that it is looking completely same, but as an artistic way I know that there are so many minor details that I have missed also. So for that reason just go for more skilled, or just start with the basics. If your basic it's not clear, like shadings, which techniques you are going to use, how to hold pencil, these are the basics things that every single artist, if you are starting or beginner, or if you know things, if you want. And I just wanted to ask you a question, that if you don't know how to shade or different type of shadings, if you don't know things, just comment down below, or any question or queries regarding shading and different type of things, just comment down below. I will make another tutorial for you. And I also wanted to ask you that which new type of videos or how to and different type of videos you want, and just tell me in the comment box. Now to make the background, as we have discussed in previous part also, that to make backgrounds I have just used H pencil in every part of the background. Upper part background was little bit more darker, but downside part of the background is little bit more lighter, but there are smaller black type of details are going on.
So if you have learned something from this video, subscribe and drop a like, and comment down your question and queries regarding this tutorial. Meanwhile, take care of your loved ones too. Have an artistic day. Tattoos.